It is Manchester United 1, Brighton 2. Brighton coming to Manchester United and Brighton are ass up again. Hey guys. Remember when you were saying, oh, the system is a problem? Is the system a problem? The system has never been a problem. It's been a player and the people who run this freaking club. INEOS out. INEOS out. Look at what my club has turned into. Literally, we're playing one game a season. We are out of cup competition. We're literally in one competition that we can't even make top 4 for. This is what the people asked for. You screamed out. You see me, I was ribbing out, but I never said, oh, the system, this and that, and all that kind of stuff. I knew the system and the players and the people that run this club was the problem. Not just the manager, but also the players that we have. Especially our stinking midfield. Spending all that money on 10s. You can't even get a proper midfielder and a proper fullback. Right-sided fullback who's better than Dalot. A proper midfielder to help Bruno, Casemiro, Ugarte, Kobe, May, all these players. We are lacking. We have never paid attention to our midfield for a good God 10 years, bro. We've neglected our midfield for so many years. We barely signed midfielders. We barely signed central midfielders. Look at us today. Panned by Brighton. Brighton at the beach. The Beach Boys. The Beach Boys. Everybody likes surfing. Surfing USA. This is what we got today. This is what we got today from this team. This club stinks. And then to hear, oh, he's going to come to my football club to take over. Blah! Blah! Go away, Ollie. Stop coming back like a bad stain. We don't want you back. Or some fans do. I don't want you back because I know what you're capable of. You're not capable of running this club. You're not capable of turning things around. You're not capable of any of these things. New manager bounce. That doesn't exist in this club. Fletcher has come in for 2 games. We've drawn 1, we've lost 1. We've drawn 1, we've lost 1. When is it going to end, Robbie? When is it going to end? The last 24 hours has been hell for me. Ivory Coast get knocked out. Ivory Coast, Manchester United equals same thing. Same thing. 24 hours losing 2 games in a row for me. What a poor weekend for me, bro. I don't even think about going tomorrow and doing a podcast, the weekly Manchester United podcast. What's there positive to talk about? No. What's there positive to talk about? There's nothing positive. It's all negative. Negative. Manchester United have extremely let me down. The fans were so right to boo them at full time. Once again, you got your ass got booed. Players were in disbelief, like, oh, I don't know what happened. What just happened? We just lose? We're knocked out in another competition? Of course you are. Because you all stink. You're all poor at your job. You should be ashamed of yourself. Everyone, you should be ashamed. You should just be ashamed. My pastor will definitely hear of Manchester United players not being up for the fight. Not being up for it. Bunch of losers. They stink at their job. I can't believe you get paid so much money to play for a football club. This is Manchester United, one of the best clubs ever existed in the world. And look at the way you treat the club. You don't fight for the club. You don't fight for the badge. You don't fight for your fans. Who do you fight for? Do you fight for your... As a football player, professional, you don't just fight for the fans. You fight for yourself. You fight for your family. You fight for where you come from as well, because you come from a long way of striving, working hard, again to this type of position that you are in. You don't deserve any of this stuff, Manchester United players. And anyhows, you two don't deserve to be millionaires. You don't deserve to own and run this club. You don't at all. You know nothing about Manchester United. Sir Jim Racker, you may be a Manchester United fan, but you was a season ticket holder at Chelsea. You tried to buy Chelsea Football Club. You own niece. You own other stuff. You own other things in sport. Yeah? But one thing you don't know about is that you lost your hunger, your passion, your identity, your ideas of where Manchester United should be as a football club. Because why? You experimented with Manchester. You were experimenting with us. You hired a CEO who's a CEO for the first time in his whole career. You've hired a director of football who's a director of football for the first time in his whole career. This is literally Manchester United run under the Glazers when they hired people like John Murto, who they promoted from head of youth development to director of football, in a position for the first time. I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I'm not Stevie Wonder. I can see. I can see clearly now. I've always been able to see. Even though the rain has gone, there's no sunshine. There's no sunny days here. Not at all. Even though the rain is gone. This team has stressed me the hell out. I haven't even spoke about the match because the match is not worth it. Manchester United was poor in the first half. It totally poor in the first half. The fact that Brighton was able to get that first early goal in the 11th minutes, Groda with that goal in a half-time 1-0. I don't know what Fletcher could tell them to come out and turn things around. I don't think so. You can't do that. He's an under-18 manager. He doesn't manage the senior team. He doesn't have no experience of managing the senior team. Yeah, he was a coach at one point. He was in the coaching dugout at one point. I think with Eric Ten Hag. But hell no, hell to the no. And you bring people back. Who's next to come back? Nicky Butt? Nicky Butt should come back too. Bringing people back. And then we second goal. Danny Welbeck, do you hate us? Danny Welbeck, do you hate us? You are our academy boy. You are one of our own. I know Louis van Gaal got rid of it and it hurt you so much. But every time you play against us, you score. I didn't know you hate us with this much passion. A Manchester United academy player keeps scoring against us. Each time. I saw this is at the 11th goal he scored against Manchester United. This is upsetting. And then Shea Lacey comes on and gets sent off. You know what? I'm not going to have a go at you. You're young. But you don't slam the ball on the ground when you already got a second yellow card. This is what happens in men's football. I know in the under 21s and 18s, I don't know whether that happens. You get booked for these type of behaviors. But in the senior team, first team football, you cannot slam the ball on the ground, especially when we're losing. And especially if you're on a second yellow card. This is an absolute disgrace. This is a disgrace. We are knocked out of the FA Cup. We are knocked out of another cup competition. Nothing to play for. The season has been written off. The season is done. The season has ended. Manchester United are finished. You guys let me know what your thoughts of today in the comments. Match. Menu players, menu-wise, oh my God. Šeško got his goal, but Menu didn't play. Obviously, lacking match fitness. Bruno does what he does. He gets his GAs. But he was trash. He was trash throughout the game. A lot of these players were just trash. Plain trash. Doo-doo. Poo. Caca. You know. Whatever language shit means in your language, whatever you say it, they were all of that. Pants. Bunch of turds. And you can't polish a turd. Not these turds. You can't polish that to make it shiny. No. It's diarrhea. They're diarrheas. They're not even a solid turd. They're diarrhea. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. But anyway. INEOS out. Or should I say INEOS out? It's a disgrace. Players really let us down. The whole club let us down. Ruben Amorim must have left, but it still feels like he's around. They're still playing that trashy football. Freestyling. Fletcher's can't do this as an interim. I never know any team that will hire an interim to look for another interim. A caretaker after a caretaker. You had no idea. You didn't have anything. You was never prepared to sack Ruben Amorim. You never had a contingency plan, a backup plan, nothing. No plan B, no plan C, no plan D. No trump card. You're killing us, INEOS. You have killed me. Guys, thoughts in the comments. Your boy is out. Smash that like button, share it across all social media platforms. This is the worst week ever. I'm out.